چنین هم نخواهد مرد. یلدا شب را ببر به فردا، کن اخمه گذشته ها را، چنان نماند و چنین هم نخواهد مرد.
سلام بچه، خوش اومدید. Hola, ¿cómo estáis? Feliz noche de Yaldā, شب Yaldā مبارک. Happy Yaldā night. How's everybody? And please give a warmest welcome to our guest Humberto from So Do You Think You Can Rule Persia podcast. Humberto, again, just thank you for being here. Muchas gracias.
Okay, it's lovely to be here. Thank you for the invitation. And yes, thank you to all the lovely people who are here as well.
They're very excited to have you. In fact, they were asking me when you and Sariel are going to come back. And actually, off camera, we were discussing that perhaps we can have Humberto regularly. And in a section, I don't know, Humberto does things.
Humberto tries to bake a cake, just entirely random.
A Sasanian cake.
Yes, that would be great.
I don't know
that looks like a Sasanian crown. That would be amazing.
I don't know when it started, the thing where I started associating you with the Sasanians for some reason. I don't know if it actually is a thing.
It must have been when I started my research and just started talking nonstop about them.
Yeah, but you've talked.
Yes.
But you've talked at length about many other people. It's just for me, like, oh yeah, the Sasanian guy. It's like,
yes, I see.
Oh, Serapit says that he's a big fan of your podcast and he has listened to all the episodes.
That's lovely.
Yeah, we are very big fans of it. Also, Bacha, el directo lo vamos a hacer mixto porque, hola, Abadón, ¿cuánto tiempo? Madre mía, ¿qué tal? Feliz noche de Yaldā. Porque Humberto habla un poquito de español. Pero no lo vamos a hacer entero en directo porque no queremos matarlo, queremos que Humberto vuelva aquí con nosotros. Entonces, podéis hablar en español. I'm going to keep on switching between languages. Hola, criaturas. Hola, Mere. Do you know the meaning of the word criatura, Humberto?
Criatura. I can extract the
right?
meaning.
Oh.
I'm like, yes.
Is it because of the Latin?
Small being. Yes.
Is it because of the Latin?
No, it's because of the Italian.
It's because of the Italian, yeah. Because here, where you see him, Humberto has, in his brain, programmed several languages. Not only Spanish, English, but also Italian. I think you also read French. And I'm pretty sure at some point you flirted with German.
I flirted with German and Chinese and things. It happens.
See, Bachar, you always need to fetch yourself, like, really cultured, educated friends. You're still working, Eric. Oh, don't worry, we wouldn't miss. We would have wanted you to join us. Nevertheless, thank you, Eric, for having us in the background. Culpa al trabajo que se cruzaba con los directos y a Twitch que dejó de notificarme por correo. Agita el puño, Abadón, agita el puño, hijo. Okay, so we are gathered here today to celebrate the Night of Yaldā, which is something I love celebrating. I think it's my favorite night of the year. And today I am not doing this alone. I mean, I never do this alone because I have all of you, but I wanted Humberto to join me because, in case you don't know Humberto, he is a co-host of the beautiful podcast So You Think You Can Rule Persia. And he also... Pichu! Muchísimas gracias por la suscripción. Thank you so much for that subscription. Okay, for Yaldā, do you have something to drink with you, Pichu? You do? Good. Humberto, do you have something to drink with you?
I do not. I have other things.
I mean, you can toast with the pomegranate. It's fine.
I will do.
Because sometimes they command us to drink. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Estoy comiendo galletas, okay? Cheers to Yaldā. We will explain the whole pomegranate situation later. Cheers to you. Also, this tea I'm drinking is delicious. It's delicious. Hola, Eli. Hello. Salam, Eli. Khosumadi. So, Humberto is a co-host of So You Think You Can Rule Persia, and he has been ever fascinated by the Iranian culture, and he's never celebrated Yaldā because, as you can imagine, in the countries Humberto and I reside currently, Yaldā is not a thing. Yet I wanted him to partake in this because I I'm pretty sure the Sicilians had to celebrate it too. The Achaemenids for certain, and the Parthians for certain, for sure, they celebrated Yalda. I am not sure about the Seleucs.
I don't know if they did. I feel like they wouldn't.
I feel the
sounds like something
same.
they wouldn't do.
Like Suforing, am I
But,
right? It's just like, maybe they were like
yeah,
local
I feel like
communities.
Yeah, it might be. I think probably the people did, but maybe the aristocracy didn't really
Yeah,
involve themselves.
yeah, that checks out because still, so
But
like,
yeah, like with most things, they were like Iranian when it was convenient and not.
yes. And if you want to know why that joke is particularly funny, you can listen to the podcast on the Seleucus second or third. I don't know.
There's Antiochus III and Seleucus the First.
I don't know. He knows. You see, I commit a big. I am guilty of a big mistake, Umberto, over here, because the moment
Shame.
Iskandar steps in Iran, I am not interested. But then Parthians come by and it's like, hey, I am interested again. So,
Yeah, there you go. Just shows back up. Ardashir comes back and everybody's like, "Yay, Ardashir! You're in the Shahnameh! Hooray!"
also, Umberto. Madre mía, Umberto, madre mía.
Please
Have
tell
you seen, watched, heard, or read anything about the new Prince of Persia?
I have seen that it exists. I don't know anything more about it.
Solid. Like it's
what
like
is- what
the
is-
Iranian
idea?
lore and mythology
Okay.
well put together. I mean,
nice.
the 7 great fighters of the world are the Amesha Spinta, and there's Bahram
That's
among
cool.
them, and I am dying.
Nice.
Like, I watched the first 30 minutes of gameplay, and I was like, I have to play
Is
this.
it out already, or is it just the?
I think it will be. I mean, things in
trailers?
pre-order
Okay.
now. Yeah, the Mohawk Prince of Persia. Unfortunately, Anahita is also there. Like, unfortunately, the protagonist design is the worst of the bunch.
Okay, fine.
But his name is Sargon. Or Sargon.
Sargon? Okay, fair enough.
Sargon.
Yes.
Sargon. Con acento en la O. And we need to play it at some point in this Twitch channel.
There should have been some Rostam somewhere. They
Oh
should
my
have
god.
just
Can you imagine?
put that
There's
in
an Ardashir.
Ardashir, okay.
And the
okay.
queen of Persia is Tomidis. Which is
Interesting
ironic.
choice. Okay.
It is
fair enough.
ironic, to say the least. It is very ironic.
Yes.
But I like myself a good joke. I mean, I like that Tomidis can laugh off.
I hope they make that into the plot, like she does something to the king of Persia. We don't know. But that would be good. I'd like that.
Yeah, we'll say, Salam, hola, Visir, ¿cómo estás? Ha llegado No Soy Ros. Are you in the Visir car?
The Vizier Mobile.
Exactly. It's like the Papa Mobile, but cooler. I've driven in the Visir Mobile.
Ooh, look at you.
No quiero vacilar yo, pero yo me he montado en el Visir carro. Okay, so I don't know where to start actually. So Umberto, you are going to be leading this thing because I don't know.
Oh goodness.
I'm just happy to be here.
Me too. It's great. I'm very
And don't
honored
worry.
to be invited again. It's great.
Serapis, no se me apachurre que vamos a hacer el Folejo Fest porque a Humberto nunca le han hecho Folejo Fest y va a ser el primero. Tú no te preocupes, que lo tengo yo todo ya listo.
Yes.
No se va de aquí sin que le digamos cómo va a ir el año que viene. ¿Dónde está David? Y su supuesta esposa. ¿Dónde está David? Me lo traéis, He ido a buscarme a David, por favor. So, Humberto, where do you want to start?
I guess we could just start with for anybody who is new, we can start with an introduction on Yalda and what we're doing here and why we're joined here today.
Why am I here?
Who has brought me here? Where am I? What is going on?
Okay, I think that is a solid too. So the Night of Yalda is in the calendar, in the solar calendar, the one that doesn't necessarily start in January, but circles, it counts the lap of the Earth around the sun. In this calendar, Yalda coincides with the winter solstice, which is today, it is tonight, and therefore it's the darkest night of the year, the longest and darkest night of the year. And Yaldā commemorates that night, and it's a festivity that was already hosted very back in the day. We know the Achaemenids already celebrated Yaldā, but apparently the roots go way back, which makes sense given that this is a celebration of the solstice. We can imagine anything from the animistic cults very back, I'm talking millennia back in the day, like 6,000, 5,000 before Common Era, to the mixture of the Indo-Iranian cults and traditions until the reform by quote-unquote Sartosht, if he existed at all, because that's been argued, and I'm all for it.
And also, there's like 1,000 years where he may have lived if he did.
Yeah,
it's a wise span.
I really like that. I mean, if we are going to inherit the legendary kings from the Shahnameh longevity, we might as well use it for Sartosht. And since it is the darkest night of the year, there's some traditions that were held back in the Mazdayasna times, in times of the Zoroastrians, that were gathering together and spending the night around a fire, because fire in Zoroastrianism is the spark of light and life. Is what brings us, every single one of us has a little fire inside, and is what protects us from all evil. And why is it important? Because the Yaldā moment, the darkness, is when the Daevas, which are the, I don't want to say minions because they're not minions, but are the assistants, I like assistants. Yeah. The secretaries of Angra Mainyu, who is the dark spirit, the counterpart of Ahura Mazda. Hola Yersei, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenida. Estamos celebrando la noche de Yaldā. Yersei is a writer. She's an author, and she's a very good one. And she was in like a literary challenge they had in another Twitch community. I joined the next one. I'll let you know how it goes. But she is one of the judges, las juezas, organizadoras, yo no sé cómo decirle. So the people gathered together because they thought the moment, according to the ancient Mazdayasna, the moment the sun goes down, the Daevas are free to roam the land. Not necessarily to destroy anything, because if we know something about Zoroastrianism is that back in the day, it was much more about opposites than a fight of good versus evil. That's the Sasanians thing.
Yes, there are complicated things they go through, and it's like, yes, let's change this all.
It doesn't do this for me anymore. What you mean? I need the bad things? No, I don't. So basically, the Daevas would go about the world doing their deeds, and also these coincides with the Chela, which is a period of 40 days until Nowruz. 2 periods of 40 days, and that is a completely different conversation, but it's an important night because it speeds the last part of the Salam Orash Hubi. It speeds, like it rockets the last part of the year onto the new year, which is in March, and basically we're here to protect ourselves from the jinn and the Daeva and the Deeps and all, no. Yaldā Mubarak for you too. Merci, Azizam. So yes, that's why we're here. Do you feel protected, Umberto?
I feel very protected from every source of interference. Just being a nice bubble of safety.
We don't know much about what people did back in Achaemenid times. We know about gatherings, and we assume that during those gatherings, very much in the fashion of the new year, people would gather, tell stories, share food, something you had to make it through the night, because it was the most scary night of the year. Interestingly enough, it was not the Halloween night where people tell stories about ghosts. People were really thinking that the Daevas were gonna just
let's stop the ghosts. Let's not talk about them.
Yeah.
Let's keep them away, please.
Exactly. I think there will be only good things. But traditionally in Iran, there's a lot of traditions, valga la redundancia, that have been stuck. One of them is wearing something red.
Yeah.
Are you wearing something red? If not, go pick something red. Bacha, ¿quién lleva cosas rojas? ¿Quién se está vistiendo con color rojo? Porque no, es importante que os vistáis con color rojo. Otra parte muy importante de la noche de Yaldā y el símbolo por el que se conoce, the main symbol for which Yaldā is known, is this. Behold that creature.
Lovely pomegranate.
Es que es enorme, Humberto. ¿De dónde has sacado esa granada?
Es una cabecita.
Es una cosa.
Es una linda cabecita.
Oh, Dios mío, aquí se la has cortado. So the word for this in Persian is anar.
Okay.
Anar, yeah. This is anar, and it represents the essence of life and alongside any other. Te encanta, es que es buena, es riquísima. Bueno, yo tengo el anar. Voy a confesar. Hoy quiero confesar. I want to confess. One day, Bacha, I'm going to go full length and explain to all the English-speaking people outside what the copleras in Spain are. But not today. I have the one for display here because this was the cutest, although I've lost the pointy things over here.
Shines like the sun.
Yeah, but the one for eating is here.
Okay. You're multitasking.
I am, yeah. I picked up one. I know. Supri thought it was an onion. It's so yellow on screen. I swear that this is a true color. I think it might be my lighting. But it is that one over here, that one's closer to the original color. Also, I am this upsettingly white. I mean,
it happens. Yeah. It's winter. It's okay.
This is permanent. It definitely looks like an onion. Okay, Humberto, por favor, show your anar. It's more beautiful than mine.
Look at my anar. Oh goodness. It's shiny. It's
so beautiful and crimson. You say like the seeds are so dark. It's beautiful. Qué bonita es.
Full of lovely seeds. It's very nice. It's good. This will be good eating.
Yeah, that's a true anar. Yeah, it is. I mean, this is the kind that we grow in Spain. We have our own granada trees, and the pale yellower version apparently is very common to the Mediterranean. I did not know this.
Because this one is from Sicily, I think.
Humberto, that's what the lady at the frutería told me.
That's what the lady told you with the last anar.
Y yo le creo a la señora frutera. I believe the frutera. I really think it's funny because we believe like the ones on my I don't know if you can see them, Humberto, but the ones I have on my background, these are like pure crimson red like yours. So that is nice. Because the red color is the main thing. And also it's not just anar, but it is believed that if you eat red things, exactly, Arashi, that was where I was going, but red things, watermelon, tomato, anar, and all these, like, these are
red.
Okay, see if I think bell pepper will count as well. I mean, it's red.
It looks red enough. It should be, yeah.
The pimientos in España son very red. Yeah. Son muy rojos. So, a ver si me acuerdo de cómo se decían todas. Anar, it's pomegranate or granada. Tutfarangui is tomato.
Okay.
Then, no, tutfarangui is fresa, is strawberry. How is tomato? Oh, dalimbe is pomegranate in Suprit's native language. Ooh. But local speaker says nada. What is your native language? Guje Farangi, thank you. Guje Farangi means tomato, and also watermelon is hendevane or something like that, like something from India. Arash, is it hendevane?
Oh, kind of.
No, I abuse my bacha to learn Persian.
Just take all the knowledge possible.
So the thing with these, why color red, you might ask, and the thing has everything to do with the color of the sun and the color of fire.
Okay.
Because that fire, as I was saying, is the essence, is the ultimate essence of life. So red colored fruits and actually red-colored alimentos. I can't say that word in English.
Foods.
Thank you, Humberto. Red-colored foods were thought to capture and keep the warmth from the summer in a very, very cold season. Therefore, if you eat red produce or you eat red foods, you are consuming, incorporating this fire into yourself in a time where it's really cold outside, your defenses might be a little bit lower, and you need these to pass the winter. So that is one of the reasons they were thought back in the day to encapsulate fire and the spirit of the sun. Because in this moment, according to the mythology from the Masayasna, the spirit of spring is sleeping under the earth, and it needs, to be woken up, because it's in this kind of state of slumber. Está como like hibernating, está como hibernando. Voy a decir todo eso en español, Humberto, perdón, que se me olvida que esto es mixto. La comida roja se pensaba, I know, if only I was truly multilingual. Watermelon in Hindi is karbuja. I like that one. Sounds like powerful. Is it can someone confirm, someone Iranian or at least Persian is speaking, can confirm that hendevane is watermelon? Because I am very confident on this one, but I don't know if I should.
You need to find out how confident you should actually be.
Exactly. So, los alimentos de color rojo se pensaba, yes, I was just confirmed, thank you, Arash. Se creía que los alimentos de color rojo capturaban la esencia del sol y del fuego, que nos protegía en la época más fría del año, que es invierno. Entonces, cuando tú te comes estos alimentos rojos, pasas a incorporar ese fuego, ese calor dentro de ti, y además te ayuda a no ponerte enfermo. Porque toda la noche de Yalda es una cuestión de supervivencia, de sobrevivir a la noche, porque fuera están los Daeva, están los Jinn, están los Div haciendo cosas. No necesariamente malas, pero vosotros sabéis que el mundo, the other side of the veil, the supernatural world, is something to be maintained separated from our daily shenanigans. We should not meddle with their affairs. So that's basically it. So,
do we know what the Devas get up to, or is it
yes,
left
it's
to the imagination?
Is something has to do with frost almost every time. Yeah, with cold and getting people lost and freezing the milk or the cattle.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like, I always imagine it. Are you familiar? I know the answer is yes, but a mí me gusta presumir a Humberto porque Humberto es súper culto, ¿vale? Él es súper educado y no educado de forma, sino que tiene una educación espectacular, sabe muchísimo y es un hombre cultísimo, entonces a mí me gusta hacerle preguntas obvias porque os quiero presumir a mi amigo. I mean, I want to just show off my friend in front of all of you because he's so well educated. Are you familiar with the Nutcracker?
Yes.
So you know when the winter fairies come out, the plum fairy comes out and everything freezes.
Yes.
In the ballet, there's like this little snowflakes. That is how I imagine the dialogue.
That's lovely. That's a good image. Yeah. It makes it look a lot more benign.
That's the thing. It's just they were winter spirits and they were doing just their winter
They're
affairs.
doing winter things.
Exactly.
It happens.
So I'm think. Do you know, or have you come across any source of like people doing anything? Because I'm pretty positive the Parthians celebrating this as well, and I know the Sasanians did, and of course, in the Shahnameh we have reference to Yaldā. I'm going to look for like the exact.
The earliest.
Yes, the verse, the part. Yaldā Shahnameh. A Yahla Ish celebration. I don't know what Yahla is. Do you mean Yalda or Yahla? I don't know what. Do you know what Yalha is or Yahla? Do you know that, Humberto? You're the smart one.
I've not heard of it. So I mean, between the two of us, you are the one more qualified. But yes.
I'm really not.
Vale.
Está bien. Bueno, está bien. So we have a mention here in Al-Biruni in the 10th century, but I'm looking for the Shahnameh. Oh, you should see people go on, like they do get creative in Yaldā. They bake the most extraordinary cakes in the shapes of watermelons, and it's incredible. Nunca he vivido una noche de Yaldā in Iran. I just left before Yaldā when I was living there. That was very sad.
Oh, shame, yeah.
But I think I'm going to introduce some of the fire in my mouth.
Yay! I will eat some of the little seeds here, which are great.
Okay, maybe this was not red outside, but this is so good.
Interesting.
Also, something
very nice. I like it.
Something super typical to eat in modern day Iran, in modern day celebrations, is this.
There's pistachio.
Yes, this is peste.
Ooh,
or
lovely.
not just peste, but something they call agil. And agil is a mixture of dried nuts.
Oh, okay, so anyone would go.
Arash golpar chie. What is... Que probemos la granada con sal. I've tried anar con zumo de limón y sal. ¡Oh!
Zumo y sal.
Espectacular.
Claro.
Espectacular, de verdad. O sea, de verdad, prometido. Pero
necesito intentarlo.
No sé lo que es golpar, Arash. No lo sé. No tengo ni idea. Estaba intentando... I was trying to remember, but I can't. And the agile thing, Humberto, when you visit, because I know I'm manifesting that you will go to Iran.
I would love to.
I'll go with you.
Yes, please. Have a nice field trip. Be great.
Something that they love about agile is when you enter the... How would I call these stores? Sweet... No tengo ni idea de cómo traducirlo en español o en inglés. Vale, vamos a buscar golpar. ¿Qué puñetas es golpar?
Es una comida misteriosa.
¿Lo puedes buscar? Sí, claro, yo te lo busco ahora, no te preocupes. Golpar.
¿Golpar qué es?
¡Ay, coño! ¡Uy!
Perdón.
¡Perdón!
Oh no, it's the jeans. Run, it's the jeans.
Sí, Íñigo. Este ha sido Íñigo, la madre que lo trajo. Es Angélica. Es Angélica, pero no en polvo, es en semilla. Hola, Heracleum persicum.
Persicum, sí.
In English, Persian hogweed.
Hogweed. That doesn't sound like fine. It doesn't look like what I think hogweed should be, but fine.
A ver.
I'll accept that.
A ver, hogweed. Es Angélica, sí, es bueno, ojo, cuidado, que en español se la llama hierba persa y nos quedamos así de anchos.
Hierba persa, justo.
Así de anchos. Angélica, es similar a la Angélica, es similar, it's similar to the Angélica arcangélica, aunque no está relacionada con el género. So there's two plants that basically look the same, but they're not.
But they're entirely separate things.
Entirely separate things.
Just trying to trick people.
Pero vamos a ver. Que no son lo mismo, pero en la caja sí pone que es Angélica. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué está pasando? O sea, espérate un segundo. Vamos, espérate. No... espérate, Humberto, nos vamos a ir tú y yo.
Me espero.
Mira. ¿Qué pone ahí? Que yo no me llega al brazo. Ahí pone Angélica. Pero dice... Y además os lo busco, mira, la Wikipedia...
¿Qué dice?
Dice... Esta no, espérate. La Wikipedia dice... Es similar, pero no son lo mismo. Entonces, ¿por qué pone Angélica en la caja? Mira, es que... I feel beguiled.
They're just gaslighting you to say, yes, it's sort of like that, but not really.
Well, it says that in some parts you can only call it, like, it's okay if you call it golpar. So, golpar.
Okay, good to know. It's a new thing.
Cabús es el distribuidor de esto. Cabús es idiota. Y qué ganas tengo de... Uf, no puedo con él, os lo juro.
Cabús.
No, Humberto, no nos gusta Cabús en esta casa. Cabús no. Cabús mal, Cabús fatal. Okay, so we were talking about the Sasanians and stuff, but I have no idea if they celebrated Yalda. Tendría que estar ahí,
I assume that they did. I would be surprised if they didn't. Like, I haven't come up with any special Yalda occasions, but since they formalized everything, it sounds like they probably did at some point.
I think that checks out, like, given how important it was for all of them, this connection with the past.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know this, because for some reason I refuse to talk about the Sasanians, but
they're very nice.
I know. It's just whenever I suggest, okay, you are to blame too, because you are my patron. Whenever I put anything on Patreon, it's like, we want like a minute.
True.
Dice Sohrab, cuando comemos anar, nuestro estómago va a frío, o sea que se enfría, por eso mejor que comer granada con sal y menta. So is it better to eat anar with mint or worse?
Let's see.
Con menta. It sounds like, like the ingredients of a sorbet. Like a real nice sorbete.
It does. You could make some very good desserts of pomegranate and mint.
Yeah.
Good ingredients. I like those.
Como no nos puso dar en una piedra. A ver, no soy Ross. Que insisto que he hablado poco de los sasánidas, pero los sasánidas se marcan un poco un Darayabús primero, ¿eh? No, es que yo vengo de un señor que se llamaba Sasán.
Khosrow y todos los otros hacen cosas similares.
Sí, lo que pasa es que no les sale tan bien. O sea...
Sí. Leo que Khosrow va a escribir una letra de Ardashir primero para decir, sí, yo soy Ardashir, yo voy a hacer todas las cosas que Khosrow quiere.
Sí. Because why stopping a creative brain when it's working?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just
add more things. Just constantly just go, they know.
But the thing is, Humberto, is still Dara winning the ultimate?
For now, Dara is still winning, yes.
¡Vamos!
Looking at the Sassanids, I have my fears, but we will see.
Ooh, who do you think is going to be?
And Kavad.
Which one?
Which
Khosrow?
I feel like both could give him a run for his money. Maybe the first one more, but I still haven't researched the second properly.
Oh, so I was going to spoil it, but now, Khosrow, the second Parviz.
I know some things.
Qué bonito el muchacho. Qué bonito nos ha quedado el muchacho. But I really hope that you get to the end to prove my point. I was always rooting for Dara.
That is always the best. I mean, Dara is quite high above. I think it's 10 points above anyone else, which is very impressive.
It is.
Check, actually.
Something I wanted to tell you.
I don't crash the computer.
When I was manifesting that you will go to Iran. Hola, Leti.
Yes, that'd be nice.
I don't know what to call these stores.
No. Sorry, just... Dara is 5 points above the second, so close.
Who's the second?
Antiochus III.
Really?
Is also King of Kings, yes. He does a lot of messed up stuff. That's why we love him.
Surprising, though. I mean, I'm proud. It's like a dark horse. You never saw it coming.
Yeah, no, I never heard of him before researching it, and then it's like, oh, wow, this person's really interesting. Wow.
This person's really interesting is a very polite way of saying this person's completely messed up.
Yeah, it's a terrible person, but interesting nonetheless.
What I wanted to tell you about the nuts is in these stores. I don't know how to call them in English, but in Spanish we will call them pastelerías, like a pasticceria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but it's not only for pasteles. It's for everything that's sweet, because in Iran they like the drama as much as they like the sugar. They do love the sugar, I swear. And it's they have this vases, this como estos jarrones, nada más entrar, son tiendas en Irán, bacha, que serían como una pastelería, pero no es una pastelería, es que se vende todo lo que sea dulce, absolutamente todo. Y tienen como unos jarrones, like big vases. They appear metallic. I don't know if they will be just like painted in metallic paint or not. Como en metálico, like guarding the entrance, custarding, como ahí de puerta de discoteca. They're massive and they are full of a mixture, this mixture of dried nuts called agil. Voy a buscar una foto. I'm going to look for a picture because it's too much. I mean, you enter.
Sounds like a lovely image. I like that.
It is lovely, but it's, daunting, at least for me. It was daunting. Okay.
Just beyond what any human could comprehend.
Arash, ¿cómo es el nombre? What's the name of... Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
In Italian, they do call Darevush Dario. It's still like a common name for people. Like Dario and Ciro. They're both... I don't know why, specifically in Italy. It's very common in the south especially, but...
I really like Dario. In Spanish also. Sorry. Que me ahogo. In Spanish we have Dario.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, we don't have Ciro. And we don't have... Ya, Leti, lo estoy intentando, pero es que no está cooperando. ¡Íñigo! See, the note... Arash, what is the name of this super famous franchise of sweet things? It's everywhere in Iran. It has a very big store in Balears, in Tehran. It's yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
The front door is yellow. Okay. Umberto, I know you don't have anything to drink with you.
I will hydrate with some pomegranate.
Okay. That checks out.
It's very liquid.
It is, yeah. It's very juicy. My teapot is red, of course, because I asked some Italian about that, and they replied, we heard he has been a good Persian man.
Fair enough. Sure. I mean, according to the official propaganda, yes. He was a very good man.
Vamos a decir que sí. Vamos, como decía Thalía, vamos a decir que sí.
See, you wouldn't tell him that he wasn't a good man. You would definitely not want to tell that to his face.
Definitely not. I googled Dariush in Greek and I get as
Set of wines.
¿Cómo?
Interesting. Unexpected, but okay.
¿Cómo está el tema? Arrasando por la vida. Escúchame, Leti. Dariush primero era fan de Thalía y no lo sabía. Te lo juro. O sea, porque su lema es arrasando por la vida, cosechando la alegría. Tú a él no le vas a decir lo que tiene que hacer o lo que no. Bueno. Famous Cake Store Teherán. Copón. No, hombre, no. I swear it's yellow. It's like the front door is all golden and yellow. And a company based in the USA like Signature Wines or something. Dariush?
Why? Who decided this? Just what are you doing?
Who agreed on this?
Yes.
Okay, so now I am in Google Maps.
I could understand a company named after Cyrus, because at least there's the whole Tomiris myth about it, which could be an inside joke, but...
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Dariush, yeah, that would be great. But Dariush, I don't know why. Very questionable, but okay.
Creo que es Bibi. No, no es Bibi. I am right now on Tehran map.
Feature is very nice.
El Darío de Ana. ¡Qué bestia eres! Mira, no te voy a decir... No, sí, ya está. Ya está. Sí, vamos a pasar por encima de eso. Mira, Tashrish. Os juro que esto existe. Tashrish para abajo. Ay, lo mismo. Ay, que iba yo mucho. What are you looking for? I'm looking for a very famous cake shop in Tehran. There was a franchise. It's huge and big and has these big bashes of agil to enter, and there's like these fountains of it. I don't know how to express it. Creo que me he equivocado de calle. Tehran is very big, Humberto. If you go, please,
Just go
please.
every street. Fine. Every single house.
La misma, no, no es la misma. In Iran, yeah, vale. Tuya Tehran. I'm really sorry. Tehran.
Tehran.
Tehran. They have this accent in the north of in Tehran that they call Tehruni. Iruni.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No lo encuentro. Okay, so for the mission shop. Creo que es esa. Mobolú. Creo que es esa. I'm going to Google that. Okay, Humberto, go get some water.
Cheers.
Oh, you could go get some limoncello, and every time someone mentions I don't know, something,
There'll be a very wild night at the end.
Oh, I will love that. Ay, no la encuentro. Creo que es esa. I really like how this en Teherán es uno de los mejores. Es que creo que sí que es esa, Arash. Creo. I really like how this is just Humberto waiting for me for...
I will be here. It's fine.
Leti,
Ooh, somebody found something.
¿le puedes pasar el enlace a Pichu para que me lo mande por aquí por el chat?
Manda de backlas infinitas.
¿Oh? Es una
Which
blanca.
apparently, yeah.
Sí que va por ahí. Hay baklava, hay chile, espérate, a ver. Irán, agil. Lo intentaré, pero a ver no sea esa. Do you know what happens? That if you Google just agil, it appears, like markets, kind of.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like, in just big...
Specific
Exactly, and just in big bashes and stuff. Tabazo. Ah!
There are too many types of different shops.
I know. Podría ser Tabazo. Shoyad. Vale. Pero el vale español, no el vale en persa.
¿Tienen vales en persa también?
Sí. Vale, vale means yes. It's vale.
Ah!
Vale means yes.
Nice.
And also you have the more informal ones, ore. Like ore. Just yes. A ver. Podría ser Tabazo. A ver, Humberto. Que te lo voy a enseñar. No, tú no.
Sí. Sí.
¡Te me da la foto! es un... Vale, no sé si lo ves en tu otra pantalla. Can you see it? It's like this thing.
Ah, sí.
Vale. Humberto, you just were gifted a subscription.
Oh, thank you.
Gracias, no soy Ross. Te acabo de regalar una
Gracias,
suscripción.
Roseros. Gracias.
Muchas gracias, Visir. Es que, claro, tenemos que estrenar a Humberto. Tenemos que estrenar a Humberto en los mundos de Twitch para que le pique el gusanillo y se venga a Twitch también.
Muchísimas cosas. En Twitch también.
So you can see there's these kind of things, but it's just everything is mixed, and just imagine a very big metallic vase where you can just scoop the mixture.
Amazing.
We need to lure
You
Humberto.
just go and get it.
Exactly. I don't know if there's...
I'm easily lured. Just bring me
look,
some
it would be like the one over here,
food. I'll be there.
like this, but bigger.
Ooh.
And this
That's
is already huge. Those
That's
ones.
just like the sort of thing you can lose your arm in. Just dive and
Yeah.
get everything.
Es esta Tabazo, ¿verdad? I think I've been here.
Do dried nuts and fruits, but do they do other things?
They probably have, cakes and chocolate and
Dried nuts and fruits and cakes and chocolate.
and well, the
Many
whole
things.
thing in Persian is called shirini, which is just sweets, things that are sweet. Yeah, because shirin means
Oh,
sweet.
is that why Shireen? Oh,
Yes!
I missed that. Okay.
Yeah, shirin means
Nice.
sweet.
Aw.
The more you know. Don't let that fog your judgment. She is like
Terrible person.
especial. No, she's especial. Shirin es especial. No me vengáis
to
a
meet
buscar
her
las
properly.
cosquillas con Khosrow y con Shirin, porque son los dos un par de tóxicos que te mueres. O sea, I have a thing, Humberto. I have a thing, and it's just that, despite me loving the Book of Kings, I am not that big on drama. And the
How can you not
Shahnameh,
be big on drama with the Book of Kings?
Because
how
I
did
like-
that happen?
because
how?
one thing is a dramatic moment of, I'm going to kill you because I want your kingdom, then I shall avenge my father, and I will break down.
Yeah.
That's one thing, one drama. But the toxic romantic trope, no puedo. I cannot. I refuse. No me da la gana.
So no Love Actually Shahnameh edition. You want to avoid.
Oh my goodness, no. It's just the concept. The thing is, it's not even the concept of love, because there's other couples that work very well and fine, and then you have puñetero Khosrow and puñetera Shirin. Que no puedo. No puedo. Bruti.
Poor boy.
Eso sí que es bruti. Bruti. Brutissimi. It's awful. It's just no está bien. Okay, so, but ciao. I think, Humberto, do you have any more questions or things I can sort out for you? Because a mí ya...
Other questions? I think we've covered the bases well enough. I think we have an idea of what we're doing here, how we're doing it, what food is.
Because the other big part...
Very nice.
The other big part of Yaldā is bibliomancy. And it is omen interpretation.
Nice.
And normally, in the gatherings, this is how they do it. They pick up a book. Normally, is the Divan by Hafiz, who was a Shirazi poet. Shirazi. Shirazi. He was a Shirazi poet that lived in the 15th century. The compilation of his poems is called the Divan.
Okay.
La pregunta inicial, Leti, es ¿por qué estamos comiendo? ¿Y por qué deberías comer? Sohrab, I know nothing about Iranian Yaldā and Roman Mithraism. I mean, I really appreciate how educated you guys think I am. But I know nothing about Mithraism because, and this might be shocking to you, I am not that interested. I am not the cult to Mithra in the Roman Empire doesn't call to me like I know it's different. I mean, it's something that my academic godfather told me. He is the big expert on Mithra. Se llama Israel Campos. Si queréis leer algo de Mithra, él tiene un montón de cosas gratis en academia.edu. Are you taking a note?
I must.
Did you? Sorry, I thought I caught you in the act.
No, I was getting pomegranate.
I will send the links to you if you want to. But es Mithra es sin cuidado. ¡Socorro! Muy bien, venga. Tarata, tarata. El Team Punic ataca de nuevo. So we have, you've met the Team Punic.
Yes, I've met the team.
So yeah, no,
I've made their acquaintance.
Yeah, I know. So Pichu is the captain. Is your captain because you've done well enough
I've done my service.
So Pichu is the captain. So, ahí está. Gracias por el link. Gracias nosotros. Mi capitán, sí, joder, Leti. Se ha ido al hígado, aquí, entre las costillas. But I know the different things. Like, I know the Roman Mithraism has little to do with Mazda Yasna. It was a new created religion, but I feel Umberto has more things to say than that, because I
feel like I don't know very much about it, but I think it was more connected to like Anatolian traditions, which were influenced by Mazda Yasna, but not part of it specifically.
Anything you tell me, I'm going to believe.
So that is my understanding of it, but I'm not an expert either, so I have a vague idea. I know it was very popular among soldiers. It was the thing that was big before Christianity, and then went a different way. But yeah, that's what I know. I know there's something to do with bulls.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one, because the bull, is that supposed to, is that Veredragna?
It might be an echo of Veredragna.
Is it Zeus?
As well? I don't know. I feel like it's its own separate thing. I don't think it's connected to Zeus.
I have no idea. Like, if some
more of an Eastern cult.
The Mithra experts are now like dying.
Sorry, Mithra experts.
So, could be okay. Umberto, can you read that one out loud?
I don't expect it's close to the Mycenaeans and the Olympian 12.
Is that how you call it? Mycenaeans?
Yes, or Mycenaeans, depending on what your tradition.
Micenas. O sea, no puedo. Yo no puedo. I can't with the English pronunciation of ancient Greek things.
It is complicated, yes.
You
need to make some hard choices and get through there.
The day I was already on Twitch when I learned how to properly pronounce Xerxes. I didn't know how to pronounce that in English until I opened Twitch and I kept calling him Jerjes for the whole thing.
Yes.
Madre mía, Leticia está on fire, que alguien le dé una medalla. Madre mía. So, I was saying that sometimes this book omen thing, traditionally, you would use Hofes, but other people use other stuff, but the real deal, the thing, is Hofes. And let me teach you how it works. Do you have a book near me?
Very excited. The only bibliomancy I've done is Chinese one.
Oh, did you? You need to tell me what about that.
It's basically, there's the I Ching is just basically a book of prophecies.
Oh my god, I love it. You
have like a bunch of different prophecies, and you roll some sticks which act as dice, and based on where they come out, it tells you which the prophecy is, and then you can go and read it and find out what actually is.
Is it a D&D save?
Holds. It's basically like D&D. You could probably use that.
Eric,
I definitely should use it now that you've told me.
Eric, ¿has oído? O sea, que la profecía china es una salvación de carisma. ¿Tú que juegas con bardos? Madre mía.
So that's fun. I'm curious to see how this one compares.
Okay, so I don't have a book with me, but I have a notebook, which is here.
Nice.
And the way you would do this is you would pick the book, you would open it at a random page.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, no soy Ross. Oh, bad power for the win. No soy Ross. Leti, te ha regalado No soy Ross una suscripción que lleva 11 suscripciones regaladas, pero por favor, basta porque sois tan hermosos, os quiero. Y Humberto, because I know, yes. I know you also like role-playing games. What is your go-to? Your go-to in class?
Well, my go-to first is Forever DM.
Oh no!
My second go-to is Wizard, because, of course. Bap. How about you?
I am always a podcaster.
Good.
In any shape or form. Like sometime they tricked me into having a druid because I could turn into an animal and I love dogs. But always, anytime as a podcaster, typically with the divination school.
Ooh,
because for no me. So the way you would do this, you would pick up the book and you would open it at a random page. And the first verses you lay eyes upon, you would read out loud. Mm-hmm. And well, previously you have to ask a question to the book. For example, hey book, am I going to travel a lot in this coming year? Blah, 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 blah. And then you interpret it.
Nice.
The thing is, we don't have the Fole Hafez here with me. You're a cleric. ¿Será Pisi que no me extraña nada?
So I think clerics are nice. Clerics is my second, I will say.
Oh, I think my second is Yeah, salam, oh loco. Yes, it's time to consult Hafez. A cheese of fate meme. Yes, it's basically the cheese of fate. Do you know the cheese of fate meme?
I don't think I do.
So basically, there's this person. You know how like it takes just a slice of cheese with holes in it, and you lay it on a book, and you only read the words that contained in the holes.
Yes, love that.
To be fair, that is bibliomancy.
Close, yeah.
You know, it is bibliomancy. I'm taking it. So we don't have what was it Hafez promised you? Because oh look, you were not here, Humberto, with us next. Like you didn't make a wish. But Uloco did, and I don't remember what it was. But the first time we did this, because we interpret everything together, and the poem we read for someone that was asking, will I fall in love in this coming year?
Yes.
And le voy a contar lo de David, ¿vale? Es que es buenísimo. So he said, hey, Master Hafez, will I be in love? And the verses were something about trimming grass. and then the animals, my bacha are, and they said, well, you get some hair removal because you're gonna get it.
See, that's one way to interpret it. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, so you need to ask, as Sohran says, you need to ask, Hafez. But Uloko, you ask if you would win fame and fortune if you enter a PhD program. Apparently he said yes. Okay, he definitely said yes. Have you entered though? Have you entered the PhD program, or is it just about to happen? It's
close by.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so the way we do this is here. Of course, there is a Fale Hafez in here. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but
aha, there we are. Oh, it's great. So it's actually specifically made for that.
It is just made for this.
Love it.
And I love it. So, Humberto, you're gonna go first.
Oh, goodness.
The way this works is that you need to say, I allow private questions if you have it on your mind, but first, definitely you need to do one, out loud.
Okay, goodness.
Okay, so if you want to think, Bacha, if you want to be,
too much fame, too much fortune, doing a PhD, it's just, the fans won't stop crowding you. It's very difficult.
We are all your fans. I know you're coping with humor, but bear in mind you're talking to your fans directly.
Yes, but my PhD is something entirely unrelated, so it's separate.
Subtleties. Okay, so Bacha, anyone that wants to have the future predicted by Hafez, you can pose the questions in the chat and I will cover one of them. Serapis, a ti te toca, a Humberto el primero, pero a ti el segundo, porque es que tú vives esperando este momento todos los años. Mira, ves, ya está, Serapis a pero Humberto, you are our guest of honor, so you better go first.
Goodness. Well, what can we ask? Will we get the chance for many more Pluma streams in this year?
Aww. So, what we do is we read like the first two verses. Only those, because the suppose is a bit difficult. So, what is that Plumas? I got a Plumas poster in my room next to my Beyonce one. Sometimes people ask me for Beyonce. Eres la fera.
Correct.
You see, Serapis, llevo ya 3 años esperando que sea 21 de diciembre gracias a plumas. Es que esto es la mejor parte que tiene Yalda, o sea, os lo juro, ¿eh? Porque parece que estemos de broma, pero os prometo que a mí hay cosas que se me han predicho. Because that's the thing. Not all the time they say yes. They
They
sometimes...
say it could be terrible.
Oh my god, yes. I remember one of my friends last year asked if they were going to get a permanent job. And
Right.
Hafez basically said, I wouldn't count on that, pal. He was bloody right.
Oh no!
That's the upsetting thing. Okay, so...
Terrible future.
Oye, Hafez. Will we have more streaming plumas? Por favor, no predigas que me voy a morir. Okay, so this is your verse. In the Tavern of the Magi, ooh, they know you like history. In the
Good
Tavern of
start,
the
yes.
Magi, I see the bright light of divine. Oh, what a light, such a delight. How can it so brightly shine?
Sounds positive.
I reckon this means yes.
Yeah, I feel like screens have light, so it shines brightly because Plumas is in it. So
Oh,
I
you're
feel like
too
that's correct.
good. Oh, I would love. I mean, that made me feel. Made me feel a bit self-conscious. I would love for you to ask something about yourself. I think I'm trying to. See, I'm matching the T-shirt. Oh, also, no soy Ross. Mira, es la camiseta del demonio de la radio. The radio demon. And
Oh, yes, I see. Yes, that
Do
is
you-
very appropriate for this. It's January, I think it is. It's coming out.
yes. Oh my God, Humberto. We are closer friends than we thought we were.
Know all the things. Yes.
Exactly.
Too many things in common.
So I reckon this is a positive thing. You see,
That sounds good. Yeah. I like it.
because it says, you know, the light and the bright so shine, they bright so shine. Tengo dislexia en
Bright so
inglés ahora
shine,
también. Okay. We're gonna take, Uloco. A ver, Serapis. Serapis pregunta, ¿conseguiré un trabajo nuevo en 2024? Will Serapis have Agaye Hafez? ¿Va a tener Serapis un trabajo nuevo en 2024? Will Serapis have a new job on 2024?
See?
He who always keeps his trust in the one keeps all evils from him apart and gone. Que te encomiendes a la Virgen María, Serapis. ¿Por qué no? Okay, Humberto, what do you think?
Yes. Well, it keeps his trust on. I mean, depends. If you consider the evil thing to be a job, then that's not positive. But presumably, you think evils is not having one. Should
No.
be fine. It keeps bad jobs away from you, and it keeps good ones close by. That's my interpretation.
Yeah, something like just be okay with the things that you have now, because all the things will come. I don't know.
Yeah, better things will come because things are now keeping the evil away.
Leticia, la madre que te parió. I don't know if you read Letty, but she says, well, I am guessing he's going to stay alive with the consolation prize.
Oh well.
La madre que te parió, Letty. Sí, básicamente es Dios proveerá. Como que God will provide.
God will provide, yes.
Yeah. So, a veces es ambiguo el colega, ¿eh? Okay, so Uloco was next. Dear Hafez, Uloco, I love that you got it like full on board with it. Dear Hafez, will I... Esto es de coña, ¿no? Will I become fabulously wealthy if I pour my life savings into cryptocurrency? Mira,
Let's
Uloco,
see.
así es un corazón. Una cosa. No, ¿vale?
Financial advice from Hafiz.
I don't want to know. I don't care about Hafez's answer. Plumas, your pelican mom is telling you no, okay? It doesn't matter what Daddy Hafez says. Esta de aquí te está diciendo que no.
Say.
The hermit has no need to watch the stage, since beloved is at home. No need for pilgrimage. ¿Cómo?
Sounds like a clear no. Yes, don't go to the market of the currencies which are crypto.
Yeah, right? Like, you have everything you want at home.
Stay at home, don't go to the market.
Yes.
Stay.
Hola,
Your money.
Aquila, ¿cómo estás? Que no te había visto. Mira, Aquila, estamos haciendo predicciones porque hoy es la noche más oscura, es el solsticio de invierno y estamos haciendo predicciones para el año nuevo. Porque esto se hace con bibliomancia, se hace con el libro de... Esa es una colección de poesía de Hafez, que es un poeta de Shiraz que vivió en el siglo XV. Entonces, la forma en que tradicionalmente se hace es que tú coges el libro, lo abres aleatoriamente y los 2 primeros versos te predicen la pregunta que tú acabas de hacer. Entonces, por favor, pon tus preguntas en el chat. One Uloko has a point in here. He says, could it be saying that I don't need to keep an eye on my investments? I don't know if that's what Hafez implied, but definitely don't do that.
You could, yeah, maybe not. You can avoid. Yeah, the hermit has no need to watch the stage. Yeah, don't look at the flashy cryptocurrency. Just stay away.
Yeah, please,
Be
please,
safe.
please follow the advice of Hafez and Humberto.
Yeah.
Okay. Sohrab actually shared an anecdote. He says Nadir, the famous Iranian king, asked Hafez before going to war with India. When he got a positive verses from Divan Hafez, he went and defeated the king of India. This is how powerful the omens are. I mean, people really believe this.
There we go.
And I am, we're not making fun of it. We're not making fun of anything. We're just playing with Hafez. And I know this is okay to do because I used to do this with an Iranian family when I live abroad. That you should have heard the questions the teen boys from that family were asking to the book.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean the mom
Hafez
was
doesn't
such
need to
good
know.
fun. I wish one day I could have the mom on the like here on Twitch because it's just it's just incredible. She's the best.
How long did you spend with the family there?
My supervisor was the head of the family, was a father, and then his wife was my Persian teacher, and like 5 years, something like that.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was when I was living in Scotland, and I celebrated Yaldā and Nowruz with them, and the Yaldā thing was like, dude, there's no filter here, and sometimes they encourage it, as in like, no, you can ask anything, and people was like, am I going to get a new job? It is okay if I marry this person. Am I going to get pregnant? Am I going to learn a little things like that? I mean, people really ask things that are important to them, but also things that are like, oh, is my sister trustworthy? It's just like that. Okay. Supreet's question, he asked, will I go to a new town hall this year end? آقای حافظ, استاد حافظ. What do you think? Oh, this is quite ambiguous, isn't it? Falsely pious of our state are unaware, no offense if their words our hearts tear. Or tear.
Falsely pious.
Is this a yes or a no?
I feel like it's falsely pious of our state are unaware. No offense if their words our hearts tear. It might be that you move to a new town hall, but it's a disappointing.
But it's not what you expected.
Yes, that might be it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Do you have any other thoughts?
I think that the no offense if the words our hearts tear could indicate that you would be given the answer to this question by some other person and they will say no, but Hafez is telling you to endure, to not allow these bad news to bring you down. that much. I'm becoming an expert on this. This is the 3rd year in a row. I'm becoming an expert on this.
You know what you're doing. You've had the
I think
experience.
it's something like that. Like, don't be disappointed if it doesn't go through.
Nice.
Yeah, normally there's a DM at this who is doing all the predictions, but the Yaldā.
So there's one person who is the predictor, and then everybody else just submits their questions.
Yeah, but the celebrations I attended, it was kind of like a common thing, you know, like everyone had something to say.
Nice.
Okay, so if you have more questions, Humberto, pop them. Okay.
What questions?
Leticia.
Will my lab project be on time?
Will your lab project...
this
Okay.
new year?
Okay,
Or
so
will
we're
we be
gonna
late
make
again?
Letsy's first and then the lab one.
Let's see.
Leti
Yes, let's
pregunta. ¿Va a funcionar mi estómago bien el año que viene por una vez? Will my stomach work properly?
Let's hope so.
And if I find the dust on the beloved's feet, use as eyeliners, draw a line, neat and discreet.
Interesting.
So you understand how... A ver. Vamos, que estaría un poco mal que me acostumbre. I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if there's dust on your feet, like, do something good with this disadvantage. You know?
Yes. Make the best of a bad situation.
That's it, there you go. Leti, que te apañes. Sí, que te apañes, pero que con una sonrisa siempre. Vamos, hombre. Tú como Thalía, ¿vale? Como Thalía y como Dareabus primero. Una hembra poderosa. Como un antipeluso. Tú como un antipeluso. Una diva sorprendente, siempre. I'm sorry. Okay, Humberto, yours is next. Will you...
Yes, let's see.
It was the lab
Yes,
thing.
will our lab projects work, or will everything collapse into a pile of rubble? Let's see. Hafiz have to say.
Of her black hair, I complain. Oh, ask me not. Cause of her, lost I remain. Oh, ask me not. Humberto. Yo, qué corto
Well,
no,
okay. I'll find a new job.
I think this is a big no.
Damn. Oh well. It happens.
But, okay, but for those of you who don't know, Humberto is currently doing a PhD. And the second verse...
I finished my PhD.
Oh, sorry. You finished
Doing
your
a postdoc. Yeah.
Exactly, sorry. He's a postdoc. Es otro dottore. But es otro dottore. Dottores en la sala.
Doctor, sí, sí.
Because of her lost I remain, I feel
Yes.
it's the summary of a PhD.
Yes, that
And
sounds exactly.
Even so, I go further. Esto resume lo que es una postdoc. Por ella sigo perdido. I mean...
Yes, exactly.
I'm saying this with love.
Continue to suffer through what you've gone through.
But I full go on Pelican mom mode with Humberto because he's still in the academic job and he lives in the academic world, and I just suffer for him, and I drop him messages from time to time.
Vicarious suffering.
Yeah, it's like I drop him messages from time to time, be like, hey, are you okay? Are you eating properly? How's his sleep schedule? If you need anything, you can talk to me.
You're very lovely.
Thank you. I feel I am very pesada.
No, it's good. It's always nice to hear from you.
It's just like a mom thing. Like, oh no. Oh no. Not because I don't think you can do it, just because I know the academic world can be...
Yes, just in general.
Yeah.
Existence is pain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, I am a little bit... I'm going No soy Roslo, de que no voy a ponerme morenas, que no va a pasar jamás, vamos. Teníamos la de Leti, el premio de consolación. Do you have more questions? El 20... Okay, so on December 2024, December 21, 2024, we'll see what God sent to Serapis.
Yes.
I'm just scrolling through your messages. Okay, Uloco has a question. Dear Hafiz, will the human race survive climate change? ¿Vamos a sobrevivir al cambio climático?
Let's hope so.
It's May your goodness always increase and your smiling face never cease. I think that's a yes.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a lovely one. Yeah, it's the best. Best so far.
That is so beautiful. Thank you, Hafiz.
Good. Yay.
No, toma. Vamos a sobrevivir.
Long-term plans now.
Okay, we can keep on destroying the planet.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't need to worry about it. Hafez said it'll be fine.
Okay, Supri has another question. Oh dear Hafiz, how far is Fars from Athens? It is the title of a famous song from home. I like this one.
Okay, interesting.
Although who considers separation of lovers fair, I love where this is going. Keep lovers away from your side with your glare. This is how crazy the Folly Hafiz is, because it's just, you're talking about two things that are apart, and distance appears on the verse.
Yeah. Hafez knew. There we go.
Supri, we can interpret this. I mean, yes, they're far. But they're lovers.
They are reasonably far. If you're in a long-distance relationship from Fars to Athens, then turn away lovers with your glare.
Humberto.
Yeah?
Pichu, your captain, my captain, says that you are going to flirt with someone. You're gonna,
Ooh,
you're gonna flirt
exciting.
with someone at the lab.
Ooh,
You're gonna get a
with dark
partner,
hair,
not
if I
a
remember.
partner, that you're
Interesting.
gonna have an affair. You're gonna meet someone interesting, and that's gonna be interested in
Okay,
you.
fair enough. That's good to know. So
Please, if
everything
you
will collapse, but there will be interesting meetings, so that's nice.
Sorry, what?
I know everything will collapse otherwise, but there will be interesting meetings, so it would all be worth it. Or it will collapse because of the interesting meetings. Who knows?
Listen to me. If by the end of 2024 you have a partner that you met in the lab, I'm not doing anything
Just
without
throw
asking how
everything,
fast.
just go. Change, yes. Your life is new. Go away. Change it. We're done. That's very exciting. Good, good, good.
Okay, so Aquila tiene otra pregunta. ¿Conseguiré independizarme el año que viene? Will I be able to be living independently next year?
Oh.
Oye, Hafiz, ¿qué pensamos al respecto? ¡Qué belleza, dulzura del mundo! ¡Qué belleza la dulzura del mundo con sus mentiras! Los ojos suaves, los labios sonrientes. Como que ella tiene los ojos suaves, labios sonrientes y un corazón alegre con sus mentiras. ¡Aquila!
Could have been better. Could have been better.
I mean,
Sounds like there will be promises of independence, but not really.
Si ella tiene un eyeliner de polvo, soy yo. I mean, okay. I think this one is okay. Humberto, what do you think with this information Hafez has provided?
Yes, yeah. With this, I feel like there is a lot of talk of lies, but there are beautiful lies. So it might just be that something very.
Yeah, she's happy with the lies. So
Yeah, they're nice. So it's going to be like maybe not full independence, but sort of like something that's halfway, but it still looks like it. So it's just as nice, but it looks slightly different.
yeah.
It could be interesting.
Interesting. We're rooting for you, nevertheless.
Yes.
We're rooting for you.
Things to go well.
Serapis. Y otra pregunta. Porque la otra quedó en manos de Dios. Okay. Will I be able to
I'm
get a
inside.
promotion? You were saying, sorry, Humberto, que he hablado por encima de ti, dime.
No, I was just looking at that. Like, no sé, with this overlay, Umberto looks like it's inside the book. It's amazing. I'm an extra chapter of the book, yes.
Humberto is the poem of Hafez.
Yes.
Okay, so...
What do I mean? What prophecy do I portend? Who knows?
That's the reason why he is given the interpretation.
Yes.
No. Lograré conseguir un ascenso. Ya que el cambio de trabajo está en manos de Dios, vamos a ver si por lo menos me lo ascienden. Agaya Jafes, ¿usted qué piensa? Uf, yo estoy luego. Disheveled hair, sweaty, smiling, drunken, and with a torn shirt, singing the jogging hand. Serapis, que te des a la bebida, que empieces a beber. Vale, Bacha, por favor, una ronda de vasos de té en el chat porque Serapis se va a tirar al alcohol. Venga, ala. Me da a mí que como Dios no te ponga un trabajo mejor, te vas a dar a la bebida, ¿eh? This is awful.
It's not a great omen, but oh well. We're there.
Oh my
Good
God.
to know. At least you can get ready. You can buy some nice wines.
The ones from the Dariush thing that Suprid was selling
Exactly.
before.
There we go. It's perfect. It's a perfect chance to taste them. It'll be fun. Have a wonderful time.
Oh, Sohrab, you sent me. This says these came for you, Plumas, but I didn't ask anything yet. Is this something you wrote for me? Can you explain a little bit what you mean with these came for you? Is this something for me to read? Is this a verse for Hafez? Abrazados en noviembre, pero con una sonrisa, sí. Well, that's the bits of news I've heard today. Okay, sorry, I am quite behind. My God, there's a lot of messages.
Very popular today.
It is like. Okay, I think. No te independices parece guay, pero es una trampa. L, that is the best interpretation. Okay, I think there's a lot of messages, but the only question remaining is the one from Uloco. L, ¿tú quieres hacer una pregunta? Que hombre, que no te he visto, no sabía que estabas aquí, o sea, no sabía que estabas activa. L, por favor, tu pregunta. Humberto, you will need another one because we're just...
Goodness. I'll get ready.
Dice Uloco, querido Hafez, will the job market for academics be better or worse in 20 years from now? ¿Va a ser el mundo académico, el trabajo del mundo académico mejor o peor en 20 años? Mira, yo no quiero ni saber la respuesta. A ver, sorry, I'm going to... Con la camisa... No soy Ross, tú no me has preguntado... Leti, ¿voy a encontrar un trabajo? No, pero sí soy Rosas. Besitos.
Consolation prize.
Oh, you ask Hafez, and what did you ask about, if we can say, because I don't... So what that you sent me, is it the answer? But I don't know the question, so I can interpret... Like, I need... Sohrab, I need you to walk me through this. So, vamos con la pregunta de Uloco, lo del mundo académico. Ostade Hafez, please be nice. Please be good. I really like that he started with the land of the Magi.
Oh,
because
again,
it's like, you know, these were the academics of the time.
Yeah.
In the land of the Magi, none like me can be lost. Pawn my gown in a place, in another, my books. Humberto, this is basically you.
It basically sounds like I need to sell my gown and books to keep going in academia.
But it's so correct.
It's very good, yeah.
Everything is so expensive. See, I think I convinced you. I convinced you to stay. Oh, Sohrab, that is very beautiful. Then I will read your messages. Okay, so Uloco, yo creo que no. I think this is a big no.
Yes, yeah, it feels like it's just going to be worse. You just need to sell your clothes to buy books. It'll be a lot.
Gracias, Aquila. Siento que te haya dado una predicción tan horrible, pero estamos animándote todos, ¿eh? Que a veces Haufes también se puede equivocar. Te queremos mucho. Okay, so I think this is a no. I'm sorry.
No.
It's just
Bad times are coming.
Okay, so Sohrab asked Hafiz what he thinks about my love for Persian history. And this is what Hafiz said. I'm scrolling up. He says, the head of our devotion and the threshold of Hazrat does that whatever happens to us is his devotion. I have not seen the likes of a friend, although it is from Meh and Meh I put the mirrors in front of my friend's face. What can Saba explain about our sad state, which is like the torture of the leaves of your bud? No, I'm just this late, and that's it. Most likely, it is stone and grain in this factory. Have you combed the amber hair? I have no idea what Hafez wants to tell me. I'm really sorry, Sohrab. What do you think he wants to tell me? Because I think he's okay. Although, I think he's pretty okay. But
He's approving of the project.
Yeah. That I don't know. Ok, so L tiene una pregunta. ¿Le va a tocar algo mañana en la lotería? Will she win the lottery tomorrow?
Let's hope so.
Let's hope
see
so.
What happens. Fingers crossed.
Oof, I think this is a no. Forever Joy is my prize with the wine of desire. L, que te des a la bebida también, que te vayas con Serapis.
Yeah.
Porque la alegría es tu premio.
But at least you get some joy. That's nice. That's
and
positive,
wine.
You know?
And wine.
Yeah, joy and wine. The two things you need.
No soy Rosa. No entiendo. ¿Me puedes hacer la pregunta en español? No soy Ros, que es que no sé si entiendo lo que me quieres... entiendo lo que me quieres decir, perdóname. Vale. Serapis. Tercera pregunta. I swear, Humberto, there's no one in the world that is a bigger fan of this than Serapis.
Great.
Se va a publicar mi artículo sobre Bizancio. Will his article about Byzantium?
Let's hope so.
¿Cómo se dice?
Byzantium, yes.
Byzantium. Be published.
Yes.
A ver, señor Jafes, ¿usted qué quiere? ¿Usted qué cree? Serapis, tú lo que quieres es que te diga algo bueno de algo. I long for a kind sentiment from the friend. I've sinned and hope for her pardon in the end.
That's reviewer number 2. Your sins against reviewer number 2 are very serious, but hopefully they will forgive you.
Humberto, ¿qué te estaba enseñando antes? Más o menos. Pues,
Más o menos, sí.
más o menos. Yo creo que
Más
sí.
y menos.
Efectivamente. Yo creo que sí. Pero que hay un revisor, uno de los pares ciegos, se va a poner tonto. There's going to be, and one of the reviewers, as Humberto says, is going to be like, But I think this is a
you'll
yes.
probably make it through at the end. Mm-hmm. You will receive the forgiveness of the reviewer.
Exactly. Eric, tendré un poquito menos de curro el año que viene. The workload for Eric. Will it be less next year?
Let's hope so.
For a long time, my beloved, no message sent. Didn't write a greeting and no word sent.
Okay. Fewer emails. Sounds reasonable.
Perdón.
Here we go.
Le acabo de leer tu comentario. Vamos a montar una licorería. Okay. I'm gonna go with Humberto's interpretation.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you, Eric, tú trabajas con correo electrónico, con emails y tal. By the way, Humberto Sohrab said that the interpretation of the thing for me was 100% good, which I'm very happy for. I have
Well,
a
there we go.
Hafez's
Perfect.
blessing.
Done. Excellent. You can keep going now. You won't have to stop.
Ah, vale, nosotros que si vas a cerrar más de una red social. Vale, ahora le pregunto. Menos reuniones. Yeah, less work meetings.
Yeah, that's good. It's, it's always nice streamlining things.
Yeah. Yo voy a decir que sí, ¿vale? Porque yo quiero que trabajes menos para que juegues más. Y no se me olvida que os debo una partida de rol. I said that I will, do like DM a role-playing session based on the Book of Kings, and I have my players.
Oh, that's amazing!
I know how. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but Eric is for sure in. Christian is for sure in. Dean Maraspan is also in. A face liquor store, seeing the future at the bottom of a bottle. Madre mía. Escúchame, nos está mandando al alcohol. Do you normally drink, Humberto? Do you?
Not often, just like with people. If there's other people who are, then yeah. Fine.
Yeah, but I would occasionally go for I like having a beer or a wine, not beer, but like cider and stuff. I will go to have like one or two.
That's nice.
No cerveza, yo bebo sidra. O un vermú. Do you know what vermú is, Humberto?
I know what it is. I don't think I've ever had it, actually.
Yo te tengo que llevar de vermús. Sí. A ver, bacha. I have my question. Hafez, is Humberto going to join us in the visit to the National Library of España para ver los manuscritos? Va a venir Humberto con nosotros a la visita. Hafez, por favor, una cosa te pido. No te he preguntado nada. Una te pido. Me cago en la leche. No me vale. Este ya ha salido.
Again. No, again.
No, this is the one. Humberto dice que sí.
Oh.
Salutation to the day of friendship's delight to the pupils that I have seen the light. Humberto, que te vienes a Madrid.
So yes, perfect. Done. Solved. I'll buy my plane tickets now.
Reroll.
Let's go.
Yes, you are coming to Madrid. Leti, es que la Biblioteca Nacional, lo tengo todo en Discord, ¿vale? Si te metes en Discord aparece. Humberto joins de Jarana. Humberto is breathed on the Jarana, pero aún no lo sabe. Bueno, mentira.
I must become the Jarana.
Mentira. Se vienen los directos del Shauname en español, porque yo sé que está, porque yo le veo que está,
Sí,
pero solo escucha. Pero a Humberto le gusta el follón más que comer con las manos. A Humberto le gusta la jarana.
Sí, me gusta. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no?
Porque, ¿veis? Bacha, por favor. O sea, decirme, yo le tengo que armar una sección a este hombre o algo. Es que decirme que no es lo más adorable que yo he traído a este canal. Y mira que he traído a mucha gente adorable, ¿eh? Pero... Ok, so the answer is yes. No Soy Ros preguntaba si iba a cerrar alguna red social más. Is No Soy Ros going to close another social media account?
Yes, we have too many social media accounts in the world.
I think this is a no. That you're going to stay with what you are.
So don't separate from me, thou dearest of my eyes. Solace to my soul, karma for my heart cries, yes.
I think
you will try, maybe, but it will cry and scream and draw you back.
Yes, you will stick to what you have. Humberto, are you familiar with the word perrear?
I don't think so.
Because
no.
Leti saying de Humberto, a Humberto lo llevamos a ver manuscritos y acaba haciendo perrear a todo el museo. So perrear
yes.
es dancing reggaeton, hasta abajo.
Oh, okay, I see. Sure, we can do that. Why not? Might as well.
I got it on camera.
Yes, there we go.
¿Por qué?
Let's go for it.
Porque el libro de los reyes hasta arriba y el perreo hasta abajo. Siempre. Am I missing questions? Creo que Uloco tenía una. I think Uloco. No, mira, Leti tiene una. Mira, esa. ¿Mejorará mi conexión a internet? Will my internet connection improve?
Always a good thing to have. Let's see.
I have something to say, my dear. Hear my word. While your jug is full, offer a drink and be a lord.
Okay.
I think this is
That's
a no.
positive. Do you think it's a no?
I think it's a
was looking
no
at
because it
positively.
says, while your jug is full, I mean, while you have what you have, you can offer a drink and be alone. Like, be content with what you have because it's what is where you are to remain. This is your your hub.
I see.
But what do you interpret? Let's just argue
My
about this.
interpretation was that since your jug is full, then you'll have a very good internet connection, but you should share it with people. And you shouldn't just keep it for yourself. So you should just invite people for a LAN party or something.
Letty, you
Are
pick.
those still a thing? I don't know.
Pick whatever.
You choose if you want to be happy or not.
She says, I know I'm a queen already, but I want to know about the internet. Leti, yo creo que me van a hackear el wifi. Oh, Pichu wants... Oh, Alejandro, Serapis' brother, has a question. Will I have a new car next year? Voy a tener un coche nuevo el año que viene. ¿Has arrastrado a tu hermano a esto también? Pero Serapis, por favor. If you drink wine, let a drop or two spill, a sin that helps another courageously fulfill. You go. You go.
My interpretation is that you'll probably be sharing your car with somebody else. Not your own. Just trust that you'll have to keep someone else's.
I was thinking that you would get a new car, but with some kind of flaw,
Oh, I see. That it spills oil or something.
Exactly, because you will buy a bad car, perhaps without knowing it, and because you bought a bad car, that has consequences, and a sin helps another. Oh no.
It could be.
See, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am.
Yeah.
Okay. Pichu asks if he will be able to have a dog at home next year. And será cuando montamos la licorería. A veces no sabe dar señales para el negocio del alcohol. La única cosa que está claro es que el año que viene todos borrachos, ¿eh? Next year, everyone we need to do this drunk or something. El perro que no se dé a la bebida. The dog is going to be drunk as well. Okay.
Yes.
Will Pichu be able to have a dog?
Let's see.
Amidst flowers, wine in hand, my lover I embrace. King of the world is my slave on such day in such a place. I think this is a yes.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Yes.
Yeah, I think it is definitely a yes.
Yeah, it sounds like, in spring you'll just go have a lovely picnic with your dog. It'll be great.
Oh, yes. A picnic with it. Yeah, again, wine. Que se quedan borrachos el año
Wine is
que
nice. Why not?
viene. Wine, not good.
Wine. Hey.
¡Ey, venga! Cierro al salir. Overin has left the chat. I think this is a yes. Does this mean, Pichu, that are you going to name your dog Hafez?
Ooh, that's exciting. Yes.
He says that it's a Saint Bernard with the little barrel.
Yes.
Clearly. Is it true? Is it a legend, or is it true that they kept alcohol there?
I don't know. I've never seen anything about it, but I guess they might have. Who knows? Like, what else do you have a little thing for otherwise?
Oh, no.
What do you need it for?
I mean, I've met Saint Bernards before, but none of them have them.
Yeah.
Quite
I feel like the
disappointed.
Swiss would probably do it. It sounds like a
Yeah, I met them in Spain, so that's
there we go. They're moving away.
Hello, Olivia. Would you like to see your future predicted?
Hello. Yes, please. Come, give your questions, find the future.
This question to this man over here, who is clearly on for something connected with wine.
Yes, definitely.
Just saying.
He is all the way.
¿Alguien más quiere hacer una pregunta? Because even Humberto, what time do you have to leave, by the way?
I have like 8-ish, I guess, thereabouts.
Okay.
So I still have like about 20 minutes, I think.
Oh, don't worry, Olivia. Allow me to tell you. So today is the darkest night of the year because it's the winter solstice. And this is a channel for divulgación. That means for sharing about Iran and Mesopotamia and history, art, literature, traditions. And we are celebrating the festivity of Yaldā, Shab Yaldā or Yaldā night. And in Yaldā night, normally we use this book called Divan Hafez to do predictions and omens. The way this works is you would ask a question and then we'll click on the Fale Hafez and Hafez will give you a verse and then we interpret how does that answer your question. Because we don't have a physical book with us, we're using the internet. And Salom, if this is the first time you're here, my name is Plumas and that over there is Humberto. And he's also a big enthusiast about Iran's history. And he has a beautiful podcast. No soy Ross, ponme por algún sitio el enlace de Humberto y de Sariel, por favor. Oh, next time we need to get Sariel on this. They will love
we can
this.
Get them on. They were unfortunately traveling today, but
yeah, no, they will love this.
Oh yeah,
they will love this so much. They would definitely enjoy the moment. Yeah, see, no, and I love almond. Yes, that's correct, Serapis. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Humberto, do you have any other question?
Any other questions?
Do I mean this book is magic? The act of asking books in order to see prophecies, it's called bibliomancy, and it's a type of magic. And if you believe that this could be possible, then definitely it's magic for you. For many Iranians currently, it is a book that could indicate to something positive, negative. For example, am I going to get a job? Should I get this job opportunity? Is it okay if I marry next year? Is my wedding going to be fruitful? And so and so. It's multiple things you can ask. This doesn't give you an exact question. You will see. But it gives you something to think about, and perhaps you come up yourself. It's like tarot. Perhaps in the path you come up with a reflection, like something to think for yourself. And sorry, my notifications are sounding. Now, Humberto, what is it we're going to ask?
What do we want to ask? Let's see. Will we be able to finish the podcast next year? Or will it still go further?
It's how many left?
We have, what are we, 50 something, 52 or 53. We're missing about 40 episodes, so
you're missing 40.
It's possible. Yes.
I mean,
so
I have this. Are they going to finish their podcast? Like, not forever, but okay. Am I gonna, if you allow me to, Humberto, I'm gonna reformulate the question.
Yes, please do.
Because I don't want Hafez to misinterpret anything.
Yes.
Agaya Hafez. Ostade Hafez. Is So You Think You Can Rule Persia going to make it to Yazdegerd III?
Let's hope so.
Oh my god, that is a definite yes. The bright moon reflects your radiant face. Your snow-capped cheekbones supply water of grace. Yes.
Very
yes,
nice.
You're going to.
Excellent.
Sí que van a llegar a Yazdegerd III.
Very good. Thank you.
Because we all need that to survive.
Yes, we need to find out what happens to the story. How does it end? Who knows?
And you need to continue then to the Buyids, the Samanids, and
that would be lovely.
You need to make it to the Ilkhan.
We'll see.
I mean, I need.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
I'd be very excited to go all the way to the. Oh goodness, what's his name? Ismail and friends and Tahmasp. Safavids? Is that?
Yes.
Safavids,
the
not
Safavids.
Safavids. There we go. Yes, there we go.
Ooh, so Harab suggests that I ask Hafez a nickname. A nickname? How do I do that?
Ooh, exciting.
Because you have a nickname already. You are my bachap. And I have a nickname already. I mean, my name is not Plumas, but for you, I am Plumas Hanum. Consejo, graba junto a una ventana. I think they also telling you to stay hydrated. Do you drink enough water,
That's
Humberto?
important. I do. I drink a lot of water, so it's fine.
Because you haven't taken a sip in these 4 hours, but
I haven't. Yes, that was my mistake. That was just.
but I
moral.
trust that you do. I trust that you stay hydrated. Sohrab, what do you mean about asking for a nickname? He give you a literature name, but I like my name. I like Plumas. I mean, if you want, I can ask him, but I like being called Plumas Hanum. Hanume Doctor, like one of my Cheruni friends says. Hanume
That's
Doctor.
great. It would be great if Plumas was the first word when you do go. It's like done. That is
Okay.
the name.
He wants to give me a title. So this one, Sohrab, this one you're going to do because I don't know how to pick a title. And Humberto, do you know how to pick a title from this?
Not yet. I haven't had the opportunity.
Okay, so آقای حافظ, Ustad حافظ. Sohrab is asking for you to give me a title, and I will be very humble if you could. So, por favor, deme usted un título, pero pórteseme bien. Vino. Va a ser wine. Va a ser vino.
Yes, wine in the land of the Magi.
Okay, so now how do we do it, Sohrab?
Oh dear.
Ask not what sorrows for love I endure. Ask not of parting poisons that make me impure.
Ooh,
That is my reading of the Book of Kings.
Harsh. Yes. Parting poisons. Plumas the parting poison.
I
It's
don't
very
like where this is
alliterative.
going. I don't think I'm gonna take this one. So Sohrab, how do I do this now?
Yes. How do you save?
Poison Feathers PhD. Esa soy yo. Sí, plumas venenosas. Mira, fatal, mal fatal. Última. Serapis, te quiero mucho. 1 minute. Okay, we're working on that. Okay. Is the, I don't know if this helps you, but it's the Ghazal 270. I am actually very curious now. Is my nickname going to be Pain or something? Como el tío este de Naruto.
Dolores.
Pain. Dolores. Lola.
There we go.
Estaba para No Soy Rosy, para Eric. Lola. Siempre está aquí en nuestros corazones, Lola. Por cierto, me gusta de verdad Lola Flores. Que las veces que lo digo, la gente piensa que estoy de broma. No, me gusta de verdad Lola Flores. Mucho. Dolores de la... Pobre mía, Dios mío, no. Okay, so I should just ask something and that will say what will happen? Yes, sort of speaking, that's how it works, Olivia. You ask something and then Humberto and I, clearly the experts on the matter...
We will interpret what happens.
No, Leti, si me lo creo. So yeah, if you... Gharib means stranger. I don't like being called stranger. I don't like where this is going. I'm gonna stick with plumas. Es que la faraona es muy grande. Pues sí, L, pues sí. Sohrab in radus nadoram. In Raheli dus nadoram. I don't like being a stranger. No quiero ser una extraña para vosotros. No me gusta esto, ¿eh? No.
Friendly neighborhood pelican mom.
Can you imagine that is actually the word pelican in the poem?
That would be great.
He says you are like Hafez in that verse. Well, I am in... ¿Cómo?
In the last verse?
Ojo, cuidado, Olivia. Okay, Olivia's asking if her boyfriend has another girlfriend or not. Ostad, what do you think? Oof. If arrows fly down from the sky, we submit and lie, looking up on high. Okay.
Interesting. What do you think?
This one's difficult. Pero qué he dicho, Automod, qué he dicho. Nada, Leti. Es para que no me entren insultos ni nada. A veces está un poco belicoso, pero porque hay un flujo de gente, no te preocupes. What does that mean? Okay. So I don't want to say anything compromising because I think that's too personal in honesty. But basically, it says that when we are put in danger, we submit, and then we look up to higher deities. I think in hope. Maybe this is talking about your own suspicion. Be like you feel like you are, that your relationship is in danger because you might think there is someone else, and you feel threatened for that. And I think that I think you have to confront it about it. If you really think he should be having another girlfriend, and that's not okay, because let's face it, it's not okay, you should, ask him about that. It's an important thing to just submit. Yeah, I would say that. What do you think, Umberto?
Yeah, I agree. It seems like a good interpretation. I like that.
Yeah. It's like, it's conflict, you're feeling threatened, but if you're doing the brave thing, looking up for an advice. Que se me cae esto. Gino, ¿qué te pasa? If you're looking for an answer, it will be that let's find out. Don't keep it to yourself. If you really think he's with another person, go and ask him. And in the meantime, take care of yourself. If you need any help, here, me, Umberto, and the community of Pachá, we got your back. It's raining, man. Efectivamente. Eso es lo que dice. Okay. I think. I want to ask a question. Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Oh, I think he's telling the truth after asking. Then, if you feel he's not telling the truth, why would you want to be with someone who's lying to you? If you know, then you take action. Unfortunately, I don't know you personally or your boyfriend or the situation to actually encourage you to do anything. But I think my pelican mom advice would be to take care of yourself, to surround you with people that love you, that support you, and that are going to be by your side no matter what. And that can't go wrong, ever. Like, not with your boyfriend, not with life. If you have a circle of people that love you and are going to take care of you when you are feeling down, they got your back. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that got your back. Yeah, exactly. And also eat as much as you can and stay hydrated.
Just watch fish.
Efectivamente. So, Hafiz.
Yes.
I like that, Letty. I really like that. And don't forget how to use your wings. That is a beautiful advice to give. Beautiful. Es because, Letty, es porque has usado ho y piensa que me estás insultando. Okay. So, Hafiz, you see this? Inside this, with all these poses and stuff, I hope nothing is seeing it. No se ve nada. Inside this notebook, there is something I'm working on that is very dear to me. But you know me, Hafiz. I sometimes leave things because I get discouraged. Am I going to not leave this one? For once. You tell me, Hafiz, and I am bloody scared about this answer. Wine. When you hear the lover's words, think them not a mistake, okay? You don't recognize these words. The error must be your take. I love it.
Sounds good. I like that.
Love it.
Positive. Yeah.
Oh, God. Hafiz, you got me this year. Oh, and also the result 22. You don't know this, but number 22 is quite relevant in my life.
Okay. Very nice.
Okay, Hafiz, you read me like an open book. Yes, it's my mistake because I tend to abandon my projects because I get very, very discouraged at a certain point. But when I hear them words or when they talk to me, because trust me, they do, I am not a mistake and I should, oh my God, I love this. Okay. Yeah, cheers to Hafiz for giving me something I can understand for 1 year. Because I remember...
Good stuff. There we go. It's very nice.
It's just, once I asked him if I was gonna like solidly submit the thesis. I think he said something about the birds in the sky, which is like, yes, there's a bird in my thesis. Thank you very much.
Correct.
Leti, correcto. Correcto. Siempre. Aunque a mí la comida india en realidad, porque no la he probado mucho, pero no hay muchas cosas que me gusten. Porque me pica bastante. Por eso soy muy sensible al picante. Do you like spicy food, Humberto?
I do quite like. I'm not like crazy intense, but I do enjoy some of it. It's good.
Because I cannot. Not spiced. I love spiced.
Yeah, no, spicy.
Yeah.
Yes, spiced is good.
Que quema.
Spiced is easier.
Que pique.
Spicy is, yes.
I don't do well with spicy food. Absolutely not. Okay, so do we call it a wrap? What do you think, Humberto? Do you want one last question, because you are my guest and I love having you here?
I don't know. I can't think of any others right now. I don't know.
Okay, then I will ask for you. Hafiz.
Yeah.
Should I, alongside with my okay, loco, we're gonna ask that one and then mine. ¿Va el British Museum a empezar a devolver los mármoles a Grecia o va a ser que no? ¿Is the Elgin marbles are gonna make it out of the British Museum o nos sentamos a esperar? Officers of King of the Flowers, the grass adorn, the meadows welcome, or God, the newly born. I want to say no, but I think that's because I'm influenced by, the situation.
I feel like no. Also, the UK has a king, so I feel like that remains. The King of the Flowers.
I was still thinking about the Queen. Oh my God, you're correct.
See, there we go.
Okay, so Nana has an interpretation. They say que cuando vuelva el niño Jesús, like when Jesús comes back,
will return. Okay, good.
They will return. But until then, nay.
Not before.
Okay, so Hafiz, para terminar,
so go for yours.
¿Debería yo con mis bachás, should I, alongside my bachá, darle a Humberto una sección en este podcast de Twitch podcast? No es un podcast esto. Darle a Humberto una sección al mes, una vez al mes, para que nos encontremos y que venga a contarnos cosas. Y la llamamos Las cosas de Humberto o el rincón de Humberto. Should I give Humberto a section over here?
Goodness.
And give him a corner, and once a month he just comes here and tells us what wonderful things has he researched and encountered. Como me diga que no, es que me parto el techo. Okay, we've seen this one already. I'm not doing repetition.
We've seen the dust under beloved's feet, yes.
In the spring, open your heart to joyous infusions, like flowers open up or stay in muddy collusions. This is basic. What?
Spring, have you had joyous infusion? That sounds good. That sounds positive in spring. We can see in the new year.
Nana dice que hasta primavera nada.
Hasta primavera nada.
I think that it would be a nice thing to bring to Nowruz, definitely. By the way, do you want to celebrate Nowruz with us? And
sounds lovely. Yes.
I don't know if I could make it like in the actual Nowruz, but definitely we'll work something out. You have to come before spring. No. Okay. To me, esto es haz lo que te dé la gana. Like, do whatever you want, because open your heart to joyous infusion like flowers, que te hable tu corazón a las cosas bonitas de la vida como las flores, o quédate en un charco de barro. Haz lo que te dé la gana. Just do this to me is Hafez saying, I'm tired and I want to go to sleep. I don't know, do whatever you want.
Just go. It's fine.
Just leave me be, okay? Pero va a ser que sí. Of course, Humberto, only if you want to, we could arrange for the spring a sección, El Rincón de Humberto. That could be your corner.
Yes. Nice. I'll just get comfortable here. Just make it hope.
We would love to have you. We would definitely love to have you regularly. we can speak of the details, in the future.
Definitely,
But
yes.
it will be very good to have you. And
I'd like to. I always enjoyed my time here. So.
Oh, he's the best, isn't he, Bucha? Es el mejor, absolutamente. Nosotros, porfa, vuelve a copiarme ahí abajo el enlace de... Yes, let's have him. We already have him. I mean,
Yay.
he's so on board with the Fole office.
Yes, I'm very here with it. No worries.
Ok, Bucha, todo el mundo se acuerda de lo que le ha dicho Hafez, ¿no? O sea, todo el mundo se acuerda. Everyone remember what Hafez told? Serapi said something very beautiful before. It's an interpretation for my prediction about the notebook. Don't let your fears or thoughts take you away from recognizing the important thing of doing something you love. Serapis, te como la cabeza, ¿vale? O sea, te muerdo la cabeza literal así. Pero de amor, gracias. Me queréis mucho y yo es que os quiero mucho, ¿vale? La gente igual... Ah, bueno, y Humberto se va a venir a Madrid. Ha dicho Jofes que Humberto se viene a Madrid.
Quería mucho venir, pero vamos a ver.
Que sí.
Es lo que pasa.
We're organizing this with time because guess what? I also have to travel.
Yes.
So... we
can see.
We are going to organize a conference for you to... Oh, damn, but it needs to be... I'm going to find an excuse. You try.
You can do it. I just need something to tell the funding agency, and then it's okay.
You could come in Easter, Humberto, yeah? Well, you'll have a holiday.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Be good.
Just for this.
Consider it.
Okay, so I think we can call you a wrap. Thank you so much, Humberto, for being here.
Thank you.
With
It's
us.
been lovely being here. I've had lots of fun.
It's been so nice. It's been generally so good to share this with someone, and especially you, given that how much you love these things. I really want you to get embedded in the culture.
I am really enjoying it.
I'm just preparing you for your future trip to Iran.
Yes, that'd be nice. We can go together. It'll be great.
Oh my God, yes, please, por favor, sí. I didn't ask Hafez because I know I'm not going to make it to Iran in 2024. I am very much aware of that. Pero tengo mucho trabajo.
In the future.
In the futuro. Because there will be a next time, true. Yes, I mean, Hafez predicted a next time. Yo no digo nada.
It has been foretold, yes.
Muchísimas gracias. Don't go breaking our hearts. He wouldn't dare to.
I'll do my best.
Humberto es un pan de Dios. Humberto es un pan de Dios. ¿Cómo se abash?
Oh no! We know what happens to those.
No!
Ah.
But we will take care. We can do something about it. We can protect you. We couldn't protect Seabash.
Yes.
Sí, Uloco
Seamash
knows.
and Iraj and everybody. It's just
No,
it's very bad luck.
Iraj. I don't know which one's more painful. Which one's more painful to you?
I feel like Seamash, I got to know him more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, thank you. Muchísimas gracias, Humberto. Bacha, muchísimas gracias a vosotros por estar aquí. Y por, sí, lo sé, equipo niño número 3. Siempre, aquí, mi corazoncito. Qué pena. Bueno, muchísimas gracias por estar aquí. Muchísimas gracias a mis patrons por el apoyo. Así que gracias a ti también, Humberto. Thank you so much for your support. And by the way, the calendar is up. I mean, you already know what's coming for January. Because you have access to things. Y muchísimas gracias a vosotros. Espero que tengáis una noche de Yaldā preciosa. Y nos vemos muy pronto, porque este es el último directo del año. Ya empieza nuestro descanso de invierno, pero volvemos en enero. Gracias a vosotros, Serapis, por acompañarme otro solsticio más, otra noche de Yaldā. And that will be it. This will be the last stream of the year. But we will come back. After 2 weeks or something, I don't know. I'll say it on Discord and on Telegram. And thank you so much. You're going to get like a breath. I am nervous suddenly because I never had to say goodbye with someone here. Felices fiestas. Felices fiestas para vosotros también. Shaba Yaldā Mubarak. Feliz noche de Yaldā. Feliz
holidays to everyone.
Efectivamente. Happy holidays to every single one of you. And happy winter if you don't celebrate anything and you're not up for that. Feliz invierno.
Happy the sun coming back. That's good. I like that.
Happy return of the sun.
Yes, thank goodness.
Un abrazo muy fuerte a todos, Bocha. And remember to create, to explore, and have tons of fun. Recordad seguir creando, explorando y divirtiéndonos mucho until we See you next time. Hasta que nos veamos la próxima vez. We both, los dos,
Yes,
os
definitely.
decimos
What?
¡Jodafes!
That is.
Yaldā,
That was really fun. I really enjoyed that. Thank you. It was really great. Yeah. Yes, that was really great. I mean, I don't know how intelligible it is for somebody who knows only one of them, but